TJ Jefferson, what's going on?
I'm great. I just wish that ref from the Chicago game realized that Angel Reese is a star. We don't pay to go to the game to see her get tossed out for just a flick of the wrist.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
you want to hit on that a little bit more?
I mean, we can wait.
No, go ahead, hit on it.
Well, it's just like, what are we doing?
What is she doing?
Did you see what happened?
I saw her get tossed. She said something.
She said something. Like, come on. Like, that's the age-old conversation that we've always had. People don't pay to go to these games to see the stars sitting on the sidelines. To get tossed out for something that wasn't even very demonstrative, she must have really, like, dropped some on the ref.
Right.
To get... Well, first of all, she wasn't involved on the foul call, I don't believe. Then it was just like a dismissal, like a, okay, whatever.
She's getting shoved around, too, by the way.
Yeah. Like... So it's just really weird. Like right now, when all the eyes are on this league, you're going to toss one of the. Look, we know Caitlin Clark's the stars, but she's still one of the most recognizable females in the league in sports right now.
Do you
bad
think?
Look to me.
Let's just, since we're comparing and contrasting, right? Do you think Angel Reese is playing a Draymond Green role here?
I think Angel Reese understands social media. All these kids now in this day and age, they've grown up with it.
But her saying, I am who I am, I'm advocating for who I am.
Play the role. Why not?
And if I'm a villain, so be it.
Mm-hmm.
Although I think anybody who says if I'm a villain, so be it, doesn't really want to deep down play the villain role.
Probably not, but you're willing to accept it.
But she is willing to clearly accept it. She might be saying things that officials are now looking for to have a more... I guess faster trigger finger than for other players in a league or an association.
True.
I'll make this prediction for you. She will be in a commercial with Draymond Green by Labor Day.
I'll make a prediction for you.
I'll make that. And by the way,
her and Caitlin Clark have to be in the commercial together.
Well, I don't know about that.
Smart.
That ain't happening.
Why not?
Because they don't like each other. I don't care what they say publicly.
Magic and Bird didn't like each other either when Magic pulled up to Larry's house in the limo and they left as best of friends. So, there's that.
This ain't the 80s, man.
Well, what does that mean?
Well, but in that point, though, he's right that there are, players in the WNBA, NBA now coming into the NFL who have had an NIL existence and have already a personality formed through marketing, through attention being paid, through, in the case of Reese, championship, right? In the case of Angel Reese, also just recent over the weekend, where she dapped up and loved up a teammate who roughed up Caitlin Clark, who, by the way, was on the business end of a tongue lashing from Caitlin Clark that might have been unwarranted as well. But this is what I'm saying. This is the sort of mix-up that the WNBA needs. I look across our landscape right here. We weren't planning on leading with it. You just mentioned it. I'm like, let's unpack it right off the top of this show here. I'm looking at it. A lot of shows similar to this one, although not in name or, as I like to say, consistency of information and entertainment value.
They ain't got Del Tufo.
That's correct.
That's true.
And, and in terms of name, image, and likeness, he has a deal for his Instagram account, which we didn't hit yesterday, but we will hit before you go to St. Louis for a week and a half later on in the show. A lot of people are talking about it.
Yeah. So, and when was
Spell
the
the
last time
name
that
right.
happened?
Spell the name right. But Teresa Weatherspoon said afterwards she had no idea after the game what had happened.
Still didn't.
Still had no idea. So,
by the way,
keep an eye on all of that.
Teaspoon was really, really, really good in her day, too.
Oh, I know that. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.